Good morning, ladies. Hope you are well. It's a medium day in London. The sun is hopefully coming out, and in about half an hour, I'm going to be in the back of a black cab with. Yes, there we go. So I'm doing this interview. Good morning, everybody, in the back of a taxi. And taxis are very black inside, and the weather is not incredibly sunny. And even though they might have a light, what I thought I would do is wear very shimmery clothing because that acts as a light reflector to my face. So I'm going to do a very quick morning routine to get my skin good, and I'm actually going to do my makeup in the back of the cab for this interview, so I'm just going to do a base today. But there's two products I want to chat about today. One is DCL, and DCL are the people who have that lovely vitamin C that I think is one of the best vitamin Cs that's on the market, and I generally use it at night. But I was introduced to these glycolic pads. They're called Multi-Action Penta Peel. And I was introduced them by the Cult Beauty Box that Caroline Hirons did, but I really like them. So I just take one and I'm going to put it and just clean off and really get some little acid toning on my face. And then I'm going to do an oil. I think this, for me, is a great quick way to wake up my skin. So I put it there. I also have today a spot beyond spots. Look, there. And it's so, you know when you have the kind of spot, I'll show it to you properly there, which is a memory of my acne years. It's not one which is going to turn into a white spot that I can get rid of. It's actually one that has come up probably because I take biodynamic hormones, and I've been taking testosterone, and I think I did a bit too much, and that's when I'll get this kind of spot. Because spots come in different locations according to what we're eating or what we're taking. So I don't know how many of you get spots there. It's a really weird place. Good morning, Anthony. Good morning, Trinny. Wore Empress last night and I love it. Empress is a brown eye to eye. It's such a great colour. I'm glad you're enjoying it, darling. Who won the brogues? Yes, the brogues. Chloe, I need the brogue information. Yes, I'm going to do the brogue. Good morning. There's a lady here for this morning.
Yes, is it?
This is the brogue. Come in with us,
done,
Chloe.
ladies.
Come in with us, because it's so exciting.
Hello.
We're going to talk about who won. So I'm going to read out the winners. All right. So pair number one, and this was chosen by, what happened is you all DM'd Trinny London, which is wonderful, thank you. And Lily went through, and then Chloe and I went through the final. And I'm going to say pair number one, this is what she wrote. And it's from, who is it?
Rockin'
Retired. My happy brogue family would, in the interest of colour diversity, love to welcome in the Silver Pradas. As rescue brogues, I can offer such a loving home with regular feeding and walks, minimal time alone as I'm retired, 63, and maximum adoration from friends and family who can vouch for my kindness to their breed. Number one's Bisos Jan Sloss. You're getting the number one.
Jan.
Pair number two, which is the June Copper Gold. From Katie Pruss. I feel like a short-legged, long-torsoed, size 39 to 40 Cinderella, and Trinny is Prince Charming with my perfect shoe. Though she's more of a fairy godmother, really. You write such sweet things. Please save Cinders from her dreary existence and wardrobe with the June Copper 2 or the Prada Gunmetal 4. From Catty.
You got the number two.
You got the number two. Pair number three, Silver Stradivarius, a really great, inspired by the Prada originals. Tragically comic, my friend has been staying with me for a while because I'm going through a tough breakup, and the first thing that made me laugh and smile was the newest Trinny video that she showed me, knowing that I so used to enjoy following Trinny on Instagram and Facebook. I remember I wore a pair of H&M brogues at my last job interview and got the job at the psychological clinic treating children with sexually disturbing behaviour. Brogues rock. Would love to win number one or number three, both beautiful, and I'd be a nice addition to my one pair of brogue collection. Frederica Vianello, thank you, Chloe. Now, I got to do that one last. Oh, they're amazing.
Okay, we announced the pair five first.
Yeah, pair five. This is so sweet. I would love my mummy to have a pair of your brogues so she can be super stylish when she goes back to work and drops me at nursery daycare. I'm also fed up of listening to your videos, particularly when I'm trying to feed my mummy. Seems obsessed with your videos when I'm having lunch or supper. Thank you, Miles Watchman, 9 months old.
How cute.
How sweet is that? It's just utterly adorable.
So that was the Black Loafers Prada to
Black
Stella Lavina.
Stella Lavina. And the final pair, pair number 4, Gunmetal Silver Prada, and this is just fantastic. Hello, Trinny, London. Here's why I need the Prada Gunmetal Silver brogues in my life. My face taunts my feet with a Freddy lip to cheek. My eyes stare at my toes with a fortune super doze. My lips tut at my soles with a glorious TALLIS glow. So I need these Prada brogues to heal my soles and treat my toes for an accomplished head to toe and complete overhaul. Woo! Francesca, utterly brilliant.
Well done,
Well
guys.
done, well done, well done, well done. You all said such fantastic things, and for all the ladies who didn't win, you know, I do like, I'm doing another colour my clothing soon, but I love that we do this, and it's just great. And you all wrote in such good things, and I feel kind of, I wish I had more shoes to give away. But anyway, that's who won. Excuse me. So I'm going back to my routine. I've done my DCL, and then I'm going to do a little oil. And I'm going to do Rose de Vie by Sebagh. And this is a lovely rose oil. It's a kind of nurturing oil. I'm going to take about that much. It's quite liquidy, but rub it a bit in my hands. The smell is just beautiful. It's rose. I don't know what rose it is, Rose Otto or Rose de Mar. I think it's Rose Otto because it's more sort of, it's more intense as a rose. So I just put that on like that. And then I'm going to, as I read out your comments, excuse me, I'm going to then take my Foreo, which is how I like sometimes to do a facial, and I'm just going to move it around my skin as I take your comments, putting that oil in. Flyboat, good morning. Christina, good morning. Ella, good morning. Ren, good morning. Bindi, good morning. Frankie, good morning. Yasmin, what would you say is the best mask for sun damage? Well, sun damage means that the free radicals have been really playing with your skin, darling. So I think anything with some sort of peptides in it, you could do vitamin C mask. In fact, the Elixir vitamin C paste is a wonderful, quick 5-minute mask. And I think if you did that every morning once a week, that would be very, very helpful for sun damage. I always feel vitamin C is good for sun damage. And just great hydration, a good facial oil would be good. And yes, you obviously forgot a bit of the SPF, darling, but we can always come back from it. Julian, good morning. Good morning, Trinny. Can you show us how you style your hair? Always looks perfect. So you talk about my hair a lot, and I do my hair probably once every 2 weeks, and otherwise a lovely man called Greg comes to my house at 7 a.m. and does my hair because I kind of do my emails then. But he uses a small round bristle brush like this, and the way he puts it in is he'll lift my root a bit with SPF root activator, and he'll just do that just to take it away from my face. And then when he does the blow drying, he sort of puts it round, he's blow dried a bit of the end, and then he gently puts on the dryer. The way you can see the hair being done is on Tea Time, which is on Trinny London, is my blog. And there is one in there, which is how I do my hair. It's also on YouTube. And I think I've done 2 hair videos. One is a refresher of, you know, when your hair is halfway through the week and you don't want to wet it again. So I put on Colour Wow Transformer and briefly do that. And the other one is the full enchilada. So if you have a look at both, from that you should be able to see the products I use and how I do my hair. And then one day I will try and ask Greg if we can film it, but he doesn't like particularly being filmed. So I kind of do it myself. I do it myself. And I think that, you know, that's the best way. Thank you very much. Good morning. Good morning, Ixa. Good morning. Good morning, Jason. Good morning. Good morning, everybody. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Please do a hair tutorial how to get the waves you stay defined. So, Catherine, I hope go on there and have a look, and you should get the answers you need. Do I use rollers or a wand to curl my hair? I use a hair brush. Sometimes when I do this morning, if my hair is 3 days in, I'll use a tong, and sometimes at home I use a GHD tong. It's not a tong, it's a cone, and it's slightly thinner at one end. and I like that, and I put the thicker bit at the top end and do it. So that's a hair question still. Hair. Happy. Hello, Ray. Happy Australia Day. Yes, any Australians watching? My brother is on the beach with his kid. Happy Australia Day and joyous. Danielle Shine did a lovely, I saw that from her and my brother it was Australia Day. And so I wish you all happy Australia Day watching from Australia. Are the biodynamic supplements you take in a video somewhere? Yes, they are. I'll have to think where they are. I am going to get Shabir back, that lovely man who did Facebook with me, to go through menopause with us. So in a few weeks, when he's free again and can come back in the bathroom, then I think we'll do it with him. And then I'm going to go to New York at the end of February, and the woman, Dr. Erica Schwartz, who I really went on the journey with of biodynamic hormones, who to me wrote an amazing book about hormones, and you can look her up, Dr. Erica Schwartz, on Amazon. Any of you who are going through menopause, it's to me the best book on the menopause and is it my hormones kind of thing. And I will also do a chat with her. So over the next month, we will really cover from every angle that moment that we all will have in our life. So when you're younger and you're looking at this, perimenopausal starts at sort of 40, 45. What caused the spots on your neck? I get them regularly in this area. I think they're more hormonal spots. I don't think they're so much food spots. So that's my thought on the spot issue. Spot issue. Yes, hello. So lovely, you have always given away. Well, I just feel good. I haven't given away all my brogues. I mean, I have quite a few brogues. I get those spots around that area too. It's so annoying, isn't it? I'm going to show you now, covering up with my product, because I think we all need to see what really can cover a spot, and how thick it needs to go. On the neck, luckily, one can really pile on the concealer. Hello. Did you win, Trinny? Shizza? I don't think so, but I've said who the winners are. And those of you who won, I'm so excited for you. We'll send them off today, and they should get to you quite soon. I think we'll probably send them by registered post. But we need all your addresses, the winners. I think they've probably got in touch with you directly to say you've won. So that's exciting. I'm so happy. And what I love is if you post pictures of you wearing them, and can you tag me so I can see you wearing them, because I like to feel they went to a good home, and that would make me really happy. Okay, so I put this cream on for long enough, and I'm now going to show you spot cover-ups, because we need spot cover-ups. Sorry, my video is very funny and you should watch. I will. Liked the look of your new car freshener. The car freshener, which I put on story this morning, is brilliant. I mean, the most amazing thing is because my car is really quite smelly, and I always have a banana in there that I find in the back seat a week after I've eaten it and chucked it in the back seat. And my car is my probably untidiest place. So I put this in, and I came in the car this morning and the smell was divine. It was like I'd gone into a beautiful, wonderful smelling candled room, and it was subtle. It wasn't overpowering. The rose one is beautiful. I'm going to try the other one that I put up again to show you the full name of the brand next week. But such a good idea, and I got them at Christmas and they were just in my bag all the time, and finally last night I put it in my car and I thought, why did I take so long? I'm going to order. It'd be interesting to see how long it lasts, the smell, but it's just delicious, Belly. Say hi. Yes, hello, Amy. Okay, there we go. Greetings, also, hello. I received my sack this week. Thank you, love it, Nicola. Wonderful, very excited for you. I can't wait for you to try it. We get people in here who have been using their stack, and it's the most fantastic thing. If you see me in the street and you have a stack in your bag, come up and tell me. I do wander around everywhere. Next week, you know what's happening next week? We'll be in Zara, because what's next week? The 1st of February is next week. You can't sleep in New York, Nikki. So late, darling, so late. I'm going to New York on the 26th of February. And what I want to do, for any of you who are still up like Nikki, is I want to just meet some of you who follow me and show you the range as a little kind of, you've followed me for so long and that's the least I can do for you. So I'm trying to set up a location that I can do that in New York. A friend of mine has the most fabulous salon called John Barrett in Bergdorf Goodman, so I'm going to ask him. Yes, vintage, we are going to talk about it. Can we talk about hormone treatment? My GP would not give me anything. Shall I go private? Vintage, I'd say there's unfortunately quite a few doctors in England who don't get perimenopausal very well, or they shove at you some mare's urine, HRT, and I think there's a lot that can be done outside of a GP. There are some GPs who are very knowledgeable, and if you hit lucky, you don't need to go anywhere else, but unfortunately there are also quite a few who are not. And the first time when I had symptoms, I went to a GP and she literally just put me on the product. She didn't even do blood work on me, and I just had a bad experience. So I think we all need to have the best experience we can when we get to that stage. Birch, I tried a Foreo. I got whiteheads on one side of the cheek. What to use for that? I'm surprised you get it from the Foreo. I don't know, maybe it was, what it does do is bring up stuff. So maybe you had some stuff that was quite deep and it's actually just brought it up. That's one thing I could suggest that's been going on. My 10-year-old was asking why I don't have hair as nice. He goes, oh, Annette. Because I do have to put a lot of work in it and you're probably really, really busy and you don't, for me, I make it a priority because I'm on camera quite a lot, but Hi Trinny, do you try any lotion from Biologie Rechargée? Do you have any opinion on P50 or P50W? I love them, I use them. I use them probably 1 week in a month in my routine. I think it's fantastic and it's a very good product. There's this one sensitive skin, there's 4 now. Kate, thank you for my jacket. It's actually from Dry Crack Lip. How funny you should say that, because I was thinking how many of you are saying that now, and I wanted to share with you such an old bottle this, but Botanical Blend does this lip treatment and it's pure hyaluronic. It's a roller ball, put it on like that, and it's a very, very good treatment for the lip. This is not just a lip balm. This actually does more because hyaluronic is replacing the moisture for us. And you put it on, you can see it's quite sticky, rub it in, put that on for a week, and I tell you, you will have much better lips. But what you need to do before you put that on, anyone who has dry, cracked lips, before you put any kind of hydrating treatment on it, like your skin, exfoliate your lips. So use your normal exfoliator, exfoliate your lips, or you do it with your flannel, or do it with a toothbrush. But you need to have really uncracked lips to do it, or get a bit of the dryness off before you then go and hydrate. I've got a folded in collar stay on my shirt because I wanted to kind of change up the shirt. You are so observant. Okay, looks better, thank you. Thank you very much. Is the car air freshener good? It's fantastic, I love it. I really love this car freshener. The pink sponge, it's not a sponge, it's a machine called the Foreo and it vibrates and you can charge it on your computer. And I use it to blend in product. And I use it also to cleanse my skin. It's one of my favorite tools. I will be doing, by the way, this Sunday, I've got Natalie coming in the park with Chloe and I to do a workout on Facebook, Trinny London. Please follow us, 9:30 a.m. Really great workout in the park. And then I'm going to have Shabir in soon. I'll give you the dates. And also I'm going to do a whole micro needling tools Sunday morning one very soon. I'm building up 3 amazing new micro needles, and as you say, flawed from the inside out. Would love to review of Teresa Tame. She actually did show me the things when I went in to see her, but Caroline, who's obviously really, the foremost thing, did the first launch with her. But she showed me, and I think it's fantastic. And I can't wait to take you through it. I'm really excited to try it, and I think she's going to drop one off to me today to try. So very exciting. Can you use vitamin C and retinol in the same routine? I use cleanser, toner, and moisturizer. Where should the vitamin C and retinol fit in? I would say, depending on the vitamin C product, but generally, apart from the DCL vitamin C night booster, which you can use at night, you can use in the daytime as well, but it's better at night. Vitamin C, like my Skin Ceuticals, I use in the morning. So I cleanse my face, and then I do the vitamin C, and then I will put on a moisturizer. And in the evening, I will switch out. So one night I might do vitamin C, and the next night if I'm doing a retinol routine, I'll do a retinol. But I don't generally put them on together. I hope that helps you, Kat. Hello from sunny South Africa. Hello, everybody. Good morning. Shabir was awesome, wasn't he? I can't wait to get him back in. My exfoliator is from, it's a Foreo, and I use many different exfoliators. I do Secret 7 exfoliators on the blog. Now, I can hear the ladies from the pool coming, so I have to go in a second. And I would like to just show you about spot coverage. Do I fill in my brows? I get them threaded and dyed every 3 weeks, sometimes every 2 weeks if I'm using a very strong glycolic, because it will take off the dye, and then sometimes I fill in. So it depends on where they are in the month cycle. Sorry. Can you quickly answer if you have announced your brogues? Yes, I have, darling. I announced the best of the video. I announced at the beginning of this live. Yes, so gutted I didn't win, but great you're doing these giveaways, darling. It's not the end of the giveaways. What's my thought on fake tan, natural, the color of a dead chicken? Okay, now fake tan I have some mixed issues with, because I see so many women come in who put on fake tan because they just want to look well, and I sometimes think you can get that from other things, like a little gel tan. But if you continuously use fake tan every day, I do think it clogs your pores. I think there's some much better products out there, but I generally like to see the natural contours of a woman, and I think fake tan can flatten your face, and sometimes because it doesn't go to the color of your skin that should be tanned, it goes to a color that's set in the bottle. You don't get the right color tan for your skin, and that's my biggest issue with it. So I have a slight problem with it. I'm going to show you something that we do at Trinny, which I think is brilliant. Anyone who tries it has a great success with it. You've got so many comments, ladies, and I want to be able to answer your comments. I will come on every day. Who won the brogues? Okay, please wear goggles again, please. Okay, now I'm going to talk to you about covering up when you've got a few spots. So. This is a very quick routine. I'm going to do BFF medium and light together. I'm going to do one pop of each. I do find that when I've done an oil, which might still be a bit shiny, like the one I've just done from Dr. Sebagh, which has gone in actually beautifully, I'll probably take my flannel and just tap off the excess. It's a slightly damp flannel before I put on my BFF, because the BFF gives a glow, and unless your skin is really, really dry, I don't want to look too shiny. So I mix together my light and medium. We are working on a light medium shade, but I like having light and medium in my cupboard, because in the sort of depth of winter, I am light, and in the height of summer, I am medium. So it's kind of good to have the two. My skin, I've got to say, I did that DCL with the rose afterwards. My skin's feeling very soft. And it's a really good combination. I love that combination. I'm going to do it again of the pad and then the thing. So I'm just going around my face, waking it up a bit, getting that glow in, and then I'm going to take TOUCH-TRINTRON. We call this foundation and concealer because it does do both. So when I use it as a foundation, and quite a few of you love the coverage, and I just want to show you how little you need. So I literally go like that. I've got that much on my finger, and I will use that for here and for here, and I'll put it on, and then I'll blend it in. And I think the cleaner your skin is underneath any foundation, the better products blend in. So using your fingers is really important for me. I think sometimes if we use a brush or we use one of those sponges, we can put on a little bit too much foundation. And we don't need foundation everywhere. We need it just to cover. So for me, I've got a little bit of a dark circle here. And I'm just going to cover that, going down in that sort of triangle. Around my nose, I'm going to cover a bit there. And under my eye. In the corner of your eye too, because I have here a little indent. So if I push in there and put the foundation in there, it will sort of widen out my eyes, and it's more flattering. Any of you who have an eyelid that's coloured or has got a bit of redness to it, you can just put your BFF over your eyelid. You're just a touch, because it's very light, and blend it in just to even your eyelid out, and then go in the centre again, blend that out. All right, so I've done quite lightly there. I don't really, do I need to do it over my forehead? I'll do a tiny bit over my forehead. And then let's look at my big friend, the spot there. there. So now you see it. And then I just put some on top. And I go around gently. I hope you're seeing this. I don't know if you can see it. And now it's going, gone. So, you know, use this as a concealer when you need to. I'm going to do my chin here, a little bit like that. There we go. And really blend it in. So my base is done. Now I'm getting carried away. And because I'm going to do my makeup in the cab, I'm not going to do any more now. But I'll just show you when I do a very minimal routine. I use TALLIS Eyelash Conditioning Gel, and I love this product because it would just exaggerate my eyelashes without wearing mascara. And it hydrates them at the same time. And I think the more, if you wear mascara, you can use products to hydrate. And then I'll go up to my brows and just brush them up and do the other side. So it just gives a little glistening. It brings the eyelash up a bit. If it's got slightly flat during the night, you can just, it sort of makes it a bit curlier like that. And then I'm just going to use TALLIS today, which is our lip glow. It's a very pretty red, but you can use a tiny bit like that. And I used it over the hyaluronic, so it's slightly diluted the color. But it's that fresh red, and then I'll just take the ends of it, and because our lip glow isn't sticky, I'll use it as a bit of a blusher. And Lip Luxe, Lip Glow, and Lip to Cheek, you can use all of those on the cheek. So it's like you have so many cheek colors, but then you know how much I like a cheek color. A cheek color, a cheek color! Anyway, ladies, I'm so happy to announce the winner, and I just wanted to see any comments here. I'm sorry. My jacket is from Zara, and it squeezed that spot. It's not ready to squeeze yet, so I can't squeeze it yet. All my friends think I'm mad because I watch every single one of your videos. You're becoming an icon to young gay men. Antics, thank you for that. You're so sweet. Well, I think everybody deserves a great skincare routine. So the more that I can just help people with their skincare routine and makeup, also this concealer is fantastic for men. And discreet, because you know, if you're a man, you just have that in your pocket and no funny spot days are gonna come your way that you're gonna be embarrassed by. All right, have a wonderful day. And on Sunday, we've got an open house here and we've got lots of appointments. Oh, unfortunately, they've all been booked. But I just want to say on Trinny London, we have the at home. We've opened it up for February. Most of the appointments have gone, but we introduced new appointments. So do, if you haven't got an appointment yet, go on to Trinny London, click on at home and check. And if you can't find an appointment, please leave your email because we go first of all to that wait list. And we will be opening up other things as we move forward with a bit of a difference, but the same thing. You come, you have 45 minutes with us, and you have a real change to your routine. Okay. Bye.